The Sketcher Workbench provides the space and tools to draw sketches of the solid model. In this tutorial, you will learn more about the sketching tools in the Sketcher Workbench that are used for drawing and displaying the sketches. The model and dimensions are shown in this slide. Start CATIA V5 by choosing Start button. Select all programs. If you are working with Windows XP, no, select CATIA V5 R17. You can also start CATIA V5 by double-clicking on the shortcut icon of CATIA V5 R17 on the desktop of your computer. A new Product 1 file is started. Close the already existed file. The start screen of CATIA V5 is displayed. To start a new part file, select Start from the menu bar. Now select Mechanical Design. A cascading menu is displayed. Choose Part Design Workbench from there. The new part dialog box is displayed. Enter C02-Tut1 in the Enter Part Name selection area. Select the Enable Hybrid Design checkbox from the New Part dialog box, if it is not already selected, and choose the OK button. A new file in the Part Design Workbench is opened. To invoke the Sketcher Workbench, choose the Sketch button from the Sketcher toolbar, and then select the YZ plane as the sketching plane. The displayed screen is Sketcher Workbench. Now you will draw the sketch in two sections, first, as the outer loop, and second, as the inside circle. First, take out the Profile toolbar. You should create the sketch symmetrically around the origin. This will reduce the time required to constrain and dimension it. The outer loop of the sketch can be drawn using the Line and Arc tools. Now double-click on the Line tool. Choose the Snap to Point button from the Sketch Tools toolbar. If it is not chosen, move the cursor in the third quadrant. The coordinates of the point will be displayed, along with the cursor. Click at the point whose coordinates are -50 mm, -30 mm. Next, move the cursor horizontally toward the right. You will notice that the color of the line turns blue. Move the cursor until the length of the line is shown as 30 mm in the Edit box of the Sketch Tools toolbar. Or you can enter 30 directly in Edit box. Now, move the cursor vertically upward and click when a vertical line is displayed. A vertical line of length 8 mm will be drawn. The first horizontal line is drawn. You will notice a horizontal constraint is applied to it. After the line is drawn, it is still active and is displayed in orange. Click in the geometry. Move the cursor vertically upward and click when a vertical line is displayed. Area to remove it from the cell. You will notice that the Line tool is still active and you are prompted to select the start point of the next line. This is because of double-clicking on the Line button. Select the end point of the vertical line as the start point of the second horizontal line. Enter 75 in the Edit box of the Sketch Tools toolbar. Move the cursor horizontally toward the right and click when a horizontal line is displayed. Select the end point of the second horizontal line as the start point of the second vertical line, and move the cursor vertically downward. Click when the length of the line in the Edit box shows a value of 8 mm, or enter 8 mm directly in the Edit box of Sketch Tools toolbar. Select the end point of the second vertical line as the start point of the third horizontal line, and move the cursor horizontally toward the right. Click to draw the line when the length in the Edit box shows a value of 45 mm, or enter value manually in the Edit box. Select the end point of the previous line as the start point of the third vertical line, and move the cursor vertically upward. Click when the length of the line is 50 mm. This draws the third vertical line of length 50 mm. Next, you will draw an arc. To draw the arc, first invoke the Circle toolbar by choosing the down arrow on the right of the Circle button in the Profile toolbar. Choose the 3-point arc button to invoke the 3-point arc tool. Dock this toolbar from the drawing area by double-clicking on the toolbar. Select the start point of the arc as the end point of the previous vertical line and click on it. Move the cursor to a point whose coordinates are 70 mm, 50 mm. Move the cursor to specify the third point of the arc. Click on the point when the cursor snaps to a location 40 mm, 20 mm, in the geometry area. The coordinate values are displayed on top of the cursor. This draws the arc for the after loop. The arc is in the selection mode. Click anywhere in the geometry area to end the selection mode. Now, to continue drawing the after loop, you need to invoke the line tool again. To do so, double-click on the line button from the profile toolbar. Select the end point of the arc as the start point of the fourth vertical line. Move the cursor vertically downward to draw it. Click when the value of the length line is 20 mm in the Edit box of the Sketch Tools toolbar. This draws the fourth vertical line of length 20 mm. The line is no longer in the selection mode. You are prompted to enter the start point of the next line. Select the end point of the previous line as the start point of the fourth horizontal line. Move the cursor horizontally toward the left. Click when the length of the line in the Edit box of the Sketch Tools toolbar shows a value of 80 mm. Next, select the end point of the previous line as the start point of the incline line. Now select the end point of the incline line as the start point of the next line. Move the cursor vertically downward. Click when the length of the line in the Edit box shows a value of 20 mm. This completes the sketch of the after loop. Now exit from the line tool by single-clicking on it. Dock all toolbars from drawing area by double-clicking on them. It is recommended to modify the geometry area such that the sketch fits inside the screen. This is done by using the Fit All In tool. Arrange the dimensions properly by holding their arrowheads. Next, you need to draw the circle. To do so, choose the Circle button. You are prompted to define the center point of the circle. Move the cursor to a point whose coordinates are 70 mm, 20 mm. Click when the cursor snaps to this point. Move the cursor horizontally toward the right and click when the radius of the circle in the Edit box of the Sketch Tools toolbar shows a value of 15 mm. Click anywhere to remove the circle from the selection. And dock the toolbars from geometry area. After completing the sketch, you need to save it. Take out the standard toolbar. Choose the Save button to invoke the Save As dialog box. Create the CATIA folder inside the My Documents folder. Then create the C02 folder inside the CATIA folder. The name of the file is C02-Tut1 comes automatically in the File Name Edit box, and choose the Save button. The file will be saved. To close the file, click on the cross button in the top right corner.